I am Throt, the Unclean.
Well, you heard him, folks. He's Throt the Unclean, and welcome back to the Throt the Unclean campaign. By no big surprise, I hope you all have a nice steaming bowl of warp corn ready to go, and a nice cold glass of mutagen, or possibly just, growth vat juices, whichever one you prefer in the morning. And, if it's not warp corn, maybe some warp cereal or something like that. It is Monday morning for me, after all, but who knows what time it is when you're watching this. Thanks for joining in. We're going to continue the campaign. We've taken over the giant home mountains, and we can now reap the benefits that the Dawi were having before we decided to take over management. And we'll definitely improve the overall management here. Growth vat juice, food generated. There's many good things. Let's do this. Start generating some food off of that as well. More food, more better. Yes. We're gonna need that. Let's do some more Moulder knowledge here. And let's... Oh, I had a comment here, by the way, which someone wanted me to rename this hero. It was Sparky the Wolf. He says, "Air, loving the videos. Can you call a lord or hero Skits the Mutinator?" I sure think so. Looks like it'll fit to me. Mutinator, yeah. I don't know, this is how he spelled it. I'm just going for it, okay? There we go. So Skits is now part of the campaign. See, that's why you should be leaving comments, folks. I'm always happy to be reading those comments. Let's give him some upgrades, shall we? He's gotten extra hit points, which is great. We've got the 2 summons, which is also fantastic. Let's go with Wound Maker for the time being, just so that he'll dish out more damage to anything that's not a rat thing. Oh, but we have an assassin. Let's use the assassin. Boy, who do I declare war on next? Some of these settlements are not particularly viable for me, and they're going to be hard to defend. I mean, we'd be better off maybe moving this way. Search the ruins here. I mean, unless there was another Skaven here. I don't know the solution to these puzzles, so I'm just going to guess something and go for it. We do have the Gormandy tribe.
I'm told you want to talk.
They don't have any allies, so we might be able to quickly wipe them out. I mean, it'd be a little bit harder to maintain these settlements, but we could either take them or we could wreck them and just be done with it.
I must eat, feed.
I just know these 2 extra brood horrors are going to make things very nice. Our assassin leveled up. Let's go with assassinate and specialist. See if we can use them on the campaign map to some good effect. I hardly ever use campaign map characters. I should be sometimes. Christian Bridges says it'd be cool if you make a whole entire army out of rat ogres. That would be very Clan Moulder. Maybe later in this campaign we will attempt to make a Clan Moulder army, which will be a bunch of Moulder monsters, essentially. And just go on that. And Barbarians R says, just imagine Throt negotiating a trade deal with Norscan. It probably went something like this. Yes, come, frosty angry man thing. Many wondrous things to trade, like living sofa, made from still living things, or pillows woven from fine dwarf thing beards. Mutant omelet with bacon? Norscan war chief? Bacon? Living sofas. Oh, I love it. That definitely sounds like it'd be right up Throt's alley. Right up Throt's alley. Oh, good stuff. Love the comments. Y'all please keep the comments coming. They're fantastic. It's always appreciated. Let's get a gem mine shaft started. Gonna need as much income as we can. We are keeping the public order in good shape here. Let's move over. Continue to pump up growth, I think. And speaking of growth, our growth... Oh, we got a lot of mutagen. Some of it's going to be going to waste. We got to put it to work. Let's get into our flesh laboratory. I forget that when you don't use the mutagen, it goes to waste. Let's see. Stock. Vanguard and stock. That could be handy. Magic resistance. Frenzy? Frenzy would be nice. Because at least they'll be immune to psychology while their leadership holds. I would think Frenzy would be a great way to use a lot of these. Alright, we've already done something to our brood horrors. Let's go to monster augments. Weapon attack, random. Base weapon damage. Let's go apply this one. Alright.
Bigger than Gorage thing.
Unclean energy bar. Though highly beneficial to him, Throt prefers not to waste his tasty mutagen on himself if he can help it. The problem is he often can't. So we get 5 turns of extra casualty replenishment for lords and aura size and extra uses of beast pack. I'm not sure how interesting casualty for wolf rats. So we can get massive casualty replenishment by using some food. I'm just not sure either one of these is necessary at the moment. So yeah, I don't think either one of those really going to do much important for us. So let's back out of there and take our little Skaven-y assassin here and see what kind of... Well, we can't assault the garrison there. We don't have the money. So let's end the turn. I'm going to take a couple more comments. It says... Justin Binder says, let's go. I'm really hyped for this campaign. I've wanted a good Skaven campaign to watch for a while. Well, Justice, I hope you enjoy it. I need to finish a Skaven campaign. I don't think I ever have. And I also would like to play some Ikit Claw at some point just to keep messing with his laboratory because of the shenanigans and the warp bombs and all that stuff. It's really pretty awesome. Hey, if these guys want a non-aggression pact, I am actually really good with that. I'd love to not fight Norska. I want to go south and fight the Man-Things. At least that would be my preference.
I am Throt, the unclean.
I kind of think I'm going to chill out for at least one more turn up here. We're actually losing food for army upkeep and settlement upkeep. Settlement upkeep. Food capacity +5. Which buildings are using food? We're gonna gain 1 from this. Is it just like general number of settlements or something? Because none of the stuff I see here uses food. Interesting. It must be just some general thing that they're slapping us with, because I don't see... Untainted public order, food generated. We could generate some food. We're not in desperate need of food right now, so I think I'll keep it just as it is for the moment, just to get some extra growth, and then we can swap it over because we're all the way up here on the top of food. So I think we're okay. I don't know. I haven't played a lot of Skaven campaigns. I'm not exactly sure what to make of this. I wonder if... Come on. Yes. All right, so we don't need to fight with the Norskins for the moment. We'll just make nice with them as needed and move along. I can't reach over here even on that stance, which is frustrating. Well, might as well just... Well, I'm just going to stay here then and replenish. I want to... No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Let's move out. I can't make up my mind. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and move out. I am trying to keep this settlement improving in terms of public order and other stuff here. Get it secured a little. We want to have it... I mean, it's Skaven garrison, so it won't be good, but at least it'll be a garrison to have in case we come upon some enemies trying to wreck us. Alright, we assaulted the garrison. You specialist. I'm just going to try and get this guy decent on the campaign map to start with. Help level him up faster. Let's see. Francesco says, unrelated to Warhammer, but I recently bought a Total War Empire after playing Napoleon, and I love it. What do people think of the old games? Empire Total War is a favorite of mine. The AI is just terrible. But the world map is really cool, and it's fun, like with all the all-shooting units. There's some really cool units on there, like Second Hussars and Death Heads Hussars. Those are some of my favorite units. Winged Hussars. As you all can tell, I like my cavalry and Napoleon. It's fun for me because I actually get to play the USA as a faction in some parts of it, which is enjoyable, right? So, I mean, there's a lot of fun things about Empire Total War. In fact, in many ways, I like Empire Total War better than Napoleon. Obviously, there are some ways in which Napoleon is just superior as a game. Not talking about the Emperor himself here, just talking about the game. So yeah, it just kind of depends. Packmaster and rat ogres, mutant rat ogres, brood horrors. Yeah, all this stuff would be good. Are we waiting? Yeah, we need more growth. So we might as well... What are we about to be? Well, actually, I'm going to save some money because we're about to be able to use some of it at Crack-a-Drac. Let's just kind of keep messing with the humans here.
Slow things and make them slower.
Explode things and make them slower. Let's see what this right is. Diplomatic relation with other Skaven. Moulder Clanstone. Resurrects dead combatants and heals the injured before resurrecting. One Moulder Clanstone, please. We get it for 13 turns. I love the 13 reference for the Skaven. Very nice. Very nice. Alright, let's pull that one down. I said I was going to save my money, but couldn't help myself. Came into the shop of Skaven things. Let's see. We need some better units in this army. Those Skaven slave slingers aren't going to cut it when it comes to coming up against some actual threats here. No, I want my army, please. Army, thank you. Alright, well, we do need to wait a turn there. Mustafa Ahmed says that everything is disgusting when you're a Skaven heir, and also it's a win-win-win-win. On my last episode, I said it was a win-win. He's reminding me that we got to double speak everything is Skaven, so appreciate it, Mustafa. You are correct, and I apologize for misrepresenting the Skaven. Whack Cackle says, as Crowboy was trying to tell you, the supply to the mutagen vats comes from your enemy's dead cadavers. Yeah, I would probably pick that up if I had the patience to listen to Crowboy, so thank you for recapping it for me. He says the people pushing for the pay-for-play schemes obviously have some way they could engineer a cut of some sort. Oh, YouTube. Certainly makes you wonder, right? Like, certainly makes you wonder. Yeah, I don't understand the crowd, too, that's like, oh, yeah, you should have to pay these people to use their stuff. Like, really? Because apparently the game developers don't think so. Because they're not advocating for such things themselves. So, yeah, it doesn't make much sense to me. But it is what it is. I kind of wonder if we should... These growth things are super nice to have. Untainted. It makes me wonder if I should trade one of them. I think I am. I'm going to trade one of them to have the Untainted. And what else do we want to build up here? At least for now, I'd rather just go with some extra public order just so we're not having to chase rebellions back here. So let's start dumping in the public order. And let's get our main army. Are they finally replenished?
Starving.
They need to drink some more mutagen or something. Get healed up. We could go colonize Fort Strigov, but then we're just going to have to replenish again for like 1,000,000 turns. Let's see. Well, I mean, it would help us take Northern Oblast, which would be another entire territory. And we're not at war with Kislev yet, so... How come we can't colonize? We don't have the cash. Do nothing. Okay. We gotta wait for the cash. Ain't got the money. Alright, let's see. Specialist. And alright, here we go. We'll end this one. Kopesh says, don't let your mutagen go to waste. Mutate your units. Yep. I realized that only at the beginning of this episode, so thank you for the call out. We won't make such mistake things again.
Cannot focus.
Oh, hey, come on, Throgg, dude. Come on. We had a non-aggression pact. All right, well, we got to backtrack and go hit Throgg. It's a good thing we didn't colonize there. Let's take our assassin up that way, too. Throgg, you frosty man thing.
Where food? Where?
Alright, well, we'll move north. Raiding in the giant... Okay, so they're just raiding up here, and it's not even Throgg, which means that these guys might have some spicy armies hidden away. We probably want to watch our spin up here. Yeah, probably want to be careful about our spend in a place that they might get to quickly. I don't think Norskins can move underground or some other type of magic movements. Yeah, let's go ahead and take care of business here. Let's go ahead and get the extra income. Won't be a ton of income, and we'll have to actually find someone to trade it with, which would be
honest,
a feat in and of itself. Getting people to take Skaven trade goods. Do it, do it, do it.
It is done.
Yes! Sertha Ek, you beautiful charioteer. Oh, I love you.
Bloodthirsty.
He bought our Skaven goods. Oh man, I didn't know people could be so stupid.
Help it.
We've got a lot of growth juice. Excellent. Let's see. Know your place loyalty for new recruits. Scavenging armor for clan rats. This would help our clan rats quite a bit. And it gives them the expendable trait, which, again, is going to be pretty helpful for us. Because clan rats are going to be routing a lot. It'd be better to be expendable. Alright, let's see what else we can do here. Alric says, I think the recycling units function was for units that got so many mutations that they're decaying, like the wolf rats with the red unit card. I think you get those at the beginning to introduce you to the mechanic, but it just you just kept them. Also, were you wondering where to get new mutagen from? And I think it happened when you emptied the vat. That's true. There's multiple ways I think we get the mutagen, but I do believe one of them could be from emptying the vat. I don't 100% recall. Is he going for... Yeah, they're going for our
You know nothing.
port over here. I don't know what all's in his army, but it could be... Look at that. He's already got freaking champions in his army, too. Let's get over here and defend our port. It's risky to spend the money on Crack a Drac right now, so I'm not going to. I'm going to move this assassin this way so I can try and keep a scout on this direction, and we'll head off the Norscan invaders here. I'm going to skip the spend on that. Skits the Mutinator. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, it gives us an extra use for Tide of Death. Heck yes. Extra uses aplenty. Alright, so in another one here. Christy Petra says, Air, if you had to choose, who's your all-time favorite faction? Oh man, that's tough. There are so many good factions. Oh my goodness, look at the spam of Marauder champions there. That is going to be problematic. Favorite faction. Man, it's hard. Like, it's hard for me to have a favorite faction because there are many that I enjoy a great deal. I have to say, though, that I pretty thoroughly enjoy... Oh, let's see. We've got a raiding stance. Stalking. Conceals the army while moving. If we stay concealed, that should be good. And hopefully we can pounce on this this lord on the next one. And that's why I didn't spend the money at Crack a Drac, though. I will go ahead and build this fortification here. Dang, man, I'm trying to think of my favorite faction. I don't think I can have one, but like if it's factions with mods, it would obviously be my Golden Order gun campaign. That is just too much fun. Like, it is just too much fun. Not talking mods, like some of my favorite campaigns to play just for fun would be probably Dwarves, Marathi, High Elves for sure, and if I had to pick one of the High Elf factions, probably Alariel, because you get the forest units as well. But Alethanar is another fun one, just for the range spam. Where did he get off to? Enemy killed in battle. Is this the same guy? And who killed him in battle? Yeah, Lamont Dahl. Enemy force killed in battle. Where was he killed in battle? That's so interesting. Like, what killed him in battle? What battle?
Endless hunger.
Am I missing something? I feel like I'm on the outside of something here. I have no idea what's going on. That is curious. Let's build up Kraken Track to a Warren. Let's see. Yeah, I have no idea what happened to our enemies there. Well, Winter Pyre is looking pretty ripe for the taking, but that depends on where Throgg is at. Maybe the Gormandy is the Gormandy tribe? Like, who else is at war with these guys? Yeah, okay. I'm at war with them. They're at war with Kislev. Who else is at war with Wintertooth? No one else is at war with Wintertooth. What? Did I get an ambush and like auto-resolve through it and not even pay attention? Track. Still take care of those savages. Did I auto-resolve through? Okay, maybe you all are laughing at me right now. I have no idea, but did I auto-resolve straight through a battle? I mean, huh. I don't know what happened. I'm thoroughly confused. Maybe I did. Maybe I hit auto-resolve on a battle or something and just totally didn't pay attention, but it is what it is. Yes. Ayers had too much warpstone, if you all can't tell. Ryan Travis says, comment, yes. Man Things approves this. Thanks for the comment, Ryan. Glad to have you all watching. And Obsidian Flame says, you can recycle units outside of the mutation window. I think just go to the standard disbanding button. Yeah, I think it's for the units like people mentioned, like this thing. It says, well, select unit in the augment panel, disband. Yeah, this recycling, it has to be on the units that are starting to break down, is what it is. So you can get awarded some growth juice for recycling. But speaking of growth juice, we're doing pretty well. We're in a good opportunity here to get a brood horror at least. And who knows, maybe more if we keep pushing it. There's going to be some attrition through here, which is not ideal. So we better get in here and... Oh, Throgg's home. What's up, Daddy Throgg? We're going to just fight this. We're going to go fight this. Matthew Morabito says, I'd love a warp-infused omelet, thanks. Yeah, wouldn't we all? It'd be delicious. Wake up to... I mean, it's green eggs and ham, right? Green because of the warpstone. So I think Dr. Seuss knew something a long time ago that the rest of us didn't. Alright, let's get set up for a battle. I'm just going to lead with my Skaven Slave Slingers. I may even use them to absorb a charge. We'll see. Let's send the Brood Horrors and some Wolf Rats to each flank. And let's keep our Mutant Rat Ogre and Throt the Unclean. And our standard Rat Ogres. Group here. Alright, group here. Alright. Oh, well, you know, we might want to include our Packmaster. He's like, Air, don't leave me, yes. What? Hang on, what just happened? Alright, there we go. That's better. I think I finally successfully grouped things. I had someone ask in a video the other day, and I don't know if I ever answered it, but they said, how do you give that general attack order? It's with the grouping. You can hit G to group units, or you can hit Control G and it automatically locks it, or you can just click this button. When you have a locked group and you double right click an attack order, the AI will give orders to your troops. Sometimes it works okay, sometimes it doesn't work great. The best way to use it, in my opinion, is to just use it to give a general order. Some of your units will get the right order, and you can just watch the others and select the ones that you think needs a little bit of correction on what their orders are, and you can take care of it that way. So anyway, that's just my opinion on kind of how to use the AI attack orders, is use it as a way to help improve your micromanagement by giving you less to manage and letting the AI take over a few, and they'll usually get a couple of orders right, even if they don't get all of the orders right. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm going to go ahead and get totally behind the Norskins with some of these units. What are we? Okay, this is our clan Moulder Stone. I'm going to get in range of the Norskins with my Skaven Slave Slingers. Wheel up here at close range. Marauder champions. Let's see if we can single out this Marauder champion. Let's get Throt up here to help take on the Norscan ice trolls, which will be a tough target. Yeah, we're gonna just let our Skaven slaves take the charge here. Let's get our Brood Horror out of that. The Norskins just want to engage my flanks. They don't want to engage me head on. And it's weird, they've just sent this ice troll up here all by its lonesome. Let's pin it in. With a Rat Ogre. And let's throw our Packmaster in here. Our Packmaster has some summons as well. Swing around this way. Alright, while we can't be countercharged, swing in here. Fall back from that. And we'll see what we can do. Let's go eat these Marauder Hunters. Let's go for Throgg here. And let's just fall back and waste their time in this direction. These guys look like a solid target right now, too. Okay, good. Now we just got to deal with Throgg, who will be a tough customer. Perfect. Cleaned up all that. Throgg's troops are getting annihilated. Let's just keep pulling Norskins away in this direction. And let's get our Rat Ogres to help drop Throgg. Okay, we've cleaned up this flank in its entirety. Head back this way. The Skaven Slave Slinger Charge Shield actually worked out pretty solid. Stay on top of Throgg. Go ahead and run some more summons here just because we can. Okay. Might as well be using that. Oh yeah, easy victory. Throgg was no match. Speaking of, let's hunt him down. I think he... Well, no, they have a couple units that haven't full-on shattered. Oh, it's these infantry units that are keeping their hopes alive. Let's go ahead and kill Throgg while we have the opportunity, because then we'll pick up the Pokemon ability from him. Yep, there we go. And let's go run down these fleeing Norskins here. Pick up some extra chevrons real quick. Man, the wolf rats are just crazy good at hunting down fleeing units. They kill them so fast. It's fantastic. It's like absolutely fantastic. Alright, let's see here. So Throgg and Snagger, or whatever his name is. I mean, way too many consonants going on there for my liking. Could raise it, pick up some food and some growth vat. That's probably what I'm going to do, because I don't really care to settle it. Pick up the Warp Forged Blade. It's a nice pickup. Decisive victory. So that is not the end of Wintertooth, unfortunately. It looks like they've... Is this all part of the Conclave? Yeah, they picked up this Conclave settlement up here. We're going to be taking some attrition, unfortunately, in the cold. I wonder if these idiots would be smart enough.
You want to die now, or when my ice age comes?
I mean, part of me wants to just finish Throgg off, because I don't want him to threaten the Varg, with whom we have a fairly lucrative trade deal. So I could offer him a peace treaty, but I think I'm just going to attack him. Yeah, I'm going to attack him because I don't want to lose my trade deal. Okay, what are we working on up here in the growth vat? Oh boy, if we get 900, we can get a mutant rat ogre. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Mutagen is used in the flesh. Okay, it looks like we may lose some more mutagen if we're not using it, so let's get into the laboratory, because it's turning red again. I'm assuming that means we're about to lose it. Unit rank +5. Armor +20, and then magic resistance. I thought we already had Frenzy. Yeah, we have Frenzy. We've given them that.
Hope it's bigger than Gorage thing.
Okay, that's about all we're going to be able to do with it at the moment. I don't know why it's turned red. Maybe it's just low, or some of it's about to expire. I don't know. I want to just make sure we use it instead of losing it. Let's finish our Moulder knowledge, because we deserve Moulder knowledge. Oh my gosh, the charge bonus on these wolf rats is disgusting. Disgustingly wonderful, that is. Disgustingly wonderful. Okay, hopefully public order is fairly stable at I mean, as stable as public order can be for a Skaven settlement, right? Let's not be too dishonest about how that actually works. Let's go ahead and go do some scouting. Yeah, there's nothing there, so we'll kind of move forward, try and encamp, see if we can replenish some of our numbers, and we'll go try and finish Wintertooth, get them off the map, because right now Varg is very valuable to us, and I don't want to risk leaving Wintertooth alone and allowing them to rise back up. You know how the AI factions are, it's like they can get away with just about anything, so definitely don't want that going on.
Prestige grows, my...
Well, thank you. My prestige is growing. Growth Vat Batch available. Releasing Growth Vat Batches is more frequently maximizes mutagen production, waiting for better monster results, and less efficient mutagen production. Okay. Well, I'm waiting, because if I go to 900 plus, I get a mutant rat ogre. So we're gonna wait. I'm waiting this one out.
Twist, bend, mangle, experiment.
I can't move very far. Good gravy. But we can at least replenish a little bit, and once we replenish some, we'll just go underground. But I can keep an eye. Ooh, look, here's a target. Can we assassinate this dude?
Yes.
Yes! Critical success, even. Fantastic. Having this agent ended up being handy there. Get rid of that werekin. And Skits the Mutinator levels up. We can do the second tier of Tide of Pox. So now we have tons of summons available to this army. Hopefully Varg will just expand into these settlements that I cleaned up. Skull Takers. Vicious Gobspit is camped out right on top of Hell Pit. Though I don't think it would be easy for them to take. We have 2 Hell Pit Abominations in the garrison, so... yeah. Rest in pieces, Greenskins. I don't think that would work out very well. Darth King did it. I don't know how to say that, but Darth says a quick way to unlock all the mutations for your infantry is to pick 1 unit of Skaven slaves and just go ham on them with mutations and then recycle them after the fact. You get new mutagen whenever you empty the growth vat, and you can do the same trick with the wolf rats for the monster mutations. Okay, good to know. Good to know. So just take a cheap unit, mutate the snot out of it. That makes sense. Good strategy. I will work on that. We can use our Skaven Slave Slingers, in fact, so I don't have enough mutagen this turn, but when we gain... okay, look, we're at the 900. Ooh, if we hang on, we can get a Hell Pit Abomination. Gosh. I don't know, another Mutant Rat Ogre would be really cool, because they're kind of a multi-purpose unit. Oh man, the Hell Pit Abomination. It's a little slow, but man, they're good. Oh gosh. I'm gonna hold on to and get another Hell Pit Abomination. It's just too tempting. Too tempting.
Ready.
Let's assault the garrison here.
Yes. Unlock the gates.
Failure. Let's see. Replenishing troops. Let's just go ahead and go. Let's just make our agent great for the campaign map to start. Oh, look, there's another agent over here for Wintertooth. Let's try and finish them off for this episode. I think after this one, I'm just going to move underground. We'll have enough replenishment. I probably didn't even need to replenish this turn. Just need to move forward, kill them, and then get home. Oh, that agent's working on us. Hopefully he doesn't get away with anything there. That would be pretty angering if he did. Alright. What do we end up with here? Sword of Cane Rest, Growth Vat emptied. Okay, so it empties itself. Oh boy. What a haul. Boy, we got a great haul out of that one. That is fantastic. Sweet. Oh, we have a ton of mutagen now. Okay, well let's go practice this little trick that people were talking about. Apply. Apply. Apply.
What rough beast thing comes?
Alright, so just mess with this Skaven Slave Slinger. So we used our mutagen. Hopefully it's unlocking things too. What is this growth? Okay, that's our growth vat showing us where we're at in the growth vat. And let's see. Augments, level 7. Spider senses, apply mutagen. How do I know when this stuff unlocks? I'm trying to remember. I was thinking maybe this thing was what was unlocking it. Change per turn. I can't remember how all this is connected. I get confused a little bit still. I'm going to figure it out eventually, but let's see, we got food and money, so we can do genetic filtering. Extra recruit rank for growth vat. Skaven slave units are recruited with between 1 to 5 random augments. That's kind of cool. Growth juice obtained or gained from battles. There's some cool stuff going on here. Let's go with recruit rank. That'll be kind of cool. And then we've still got enough food and cash. Might go ahead and do this too.
Mix.
Okay. All right. Let's take out Wintertooth. I'm gonna move up here. We can assassinate or assault units. Let's assassinate the Werekin. And another critical success. Hey, imagine that. A Skaven assassin's great at assassinating. I know. It's kind of hard to believe. Alright, so our army is here. What right is available? Yeah, this is a good one. Let's go with it. Should be Warpstone well spent. Okay, let's end our turn. Turn to be serious says it's rough watching someone that has or appears to have so little experience Warhammer 2 asking basic questions that any Warhammer 2 player should know. Makes me consider unsubbing. Actually, yeah. Well, Eternity Sphere, don't know why you're so upset that day, but if you don't want to watch my videos, you don't have to. I have close, well, when you count Warhammer 1 and Warhammer 2, I have well over 2,000 hours of experience. I'm quite familiar with how to play the game. Whenever there's a new DLC, there's going to be mechanics and some things that I sometimes forget. And if you're a perfect player, I'd love to see it. And feel free to start your own YouTube channel, because I'm pretty sure that anybody who can play the game perfectly with no mistakes would be extremely popular from a YouTube standpoint. But my guess is that you're not, and that you also make mistakes, and that it's easy to get frustrated whenever you're backseat driving, watching someone play the game versus you being the one that play the game, and never having to have the world see the mistakes you make. So yes, anyway, do appreciate the comment, and if you feel to unsub, then feel free, but I have a hard time believing that you were subbed to me in the first place, and didn't know that I make mistakes like that sometimes, because it's something that I've been doing for years on my channel. So yeah, I don't know, that the whole comment there seems a little off to me. So here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and put the Brood Horrors in this time. Oh, I need to get my mutant rat ogre in here as well. There we go. So yeah, in case you all didn't know, Air does not play the game in a perfect fashion. But yes, I do consider myself to be quite experienced at the game. Does that make me infallible when I'm playing it? Absolutely not. I make plenty of mistakes, and it also doesn't necessarily make someone good whenever you have a fair knowledge of the game. But yes, I do have a pretty solid knowledge of the game. I'm gonna swing these rat ogres out here. It's a fairly substantial threat out on that flank. They degrade. That's what I thought. I'm gonna try and get my Skaven slave slingers in range. I'm gonna park just inside range, hopefully, and see if we can get the Norskins to attack me. I do have the Moulder Clanstone and some summons that we can use as well. There we go. Make this a little bit more stout to try and stand up to these skin wolves, because that's going to be a bit of a painful fight. Oh, we are just outside of range, actually. Let's move up just a bit. Put some of my slave slingers in range and see if we can goad the Norskins into coming to us. Looks like I'm maybe still just outside of range. Slave slingers, bad range. Imagine that. Skaven slave slingers not being good. Look at this, the AI is like totally noob boxed up here. As soon as they do decide to charge forward to you, I'm going to put a clan rat summon in front of them and break up their charge. Kind of mess them up even more. Alright, if this doesn't get their attention, then I'm just going to laugh. I need a sorcerer. Like a warlock engineer or a grey seer or something like that. Gonna need some magic abilities here. Okay, here they come. Let's put a summon in their way. I should block those ogres. We'll use our slave slingers to block the charge again. Alright, here it comes. Let's help get rid of these skin wolves. Stay braced for the charge. Engage the brood horrors. And let's go for the leaders. Oh man, let my wolf rats get charged out here. There's one of those mistakes I was talking about. Let's give some help out right here. And yep, same thing over here. Just got charged because I'm foolish. Let's go ahead and do some summons. I'm going to go straight for these guys. And let's get a rear charge here. Let's bring these rats back this way, the wolf rats. I can't get away over here because we don't have the speed. It's unfortunate. Another summon here. Alright. Let's bring these wolf rats back to help out. That Marauder Chieftain's putting a beating on me. Just keep swinging in here. There's a skin wolf werekin right in the middle of this that's kind of a pain as well. I think let's put a hit here. That flank because it's holding up. Alright, got the rat ogre summons. Okay, now we're turning the tide despite the initial mistakes there. No doubt I have a few more people who decided to unsub. Alright. Here we go. Keep Throgg in the fight. Let's get these guys recalled back. Let's take out that metal shaman. Yeah, I did not want to fight those guys, and I was pretty sure I had maneuvered around them, but perhaps not. Stay after these wolves. Alright, that should help us pretty much silence this battle. Stay after these wolves. The leadership for the Norskins should be toast for the most part. Let's move over here. Packmaster. Yeah, some of my wolf rats took a beating in this battle because of my mismanagement, but we'll get through it. Finish this guy off, please. We're about to get another healing ability. Let's get Throt up in here. Throt, you fight these trolls, actually. Another summon. Drop a heal right here. And let's see. We have no more summons there, but we do here. Run some summons and outflank this from both sides. And there we go. Not necessarily a pretty battle, but a battle in which we get the job done. Let's hunt down some of these fleeing troops. See if we can pick up some... Yep, there we go. Took out the fleeing enemy lord. Perfect. Alright, I think that'll work. Really no need to keep chasing the rest of these. I think that's going to end up being a pretty effective episode here. We get rid of Wintertooth and took care of business. Hope y'all enjoyed this one. I will be back with some more Throt the Unclean campaign relatively soon. And I'm going to start taking a look at all the Fort Saul challenge videos later today too, so keep an eye out for that, probably later today. And obviously the gun campaign at Grom, trying to get back to those as well. So keep an eye out. I'll keep splicing in stuff from the new DLC because it's hot and fresh, but we'll also be getting some work done on the old stuff as well. So stay tuned. HeirofCarthage signing out for now. I'm going to do not capture the settlement and stand established in Undercity without the owner's knowledge. No, we're just going to raise it. Just raise the settlement to the ground, and that should be... How is that not... Oh my gosh, they have another one over here. So the Altar of Spawns also has a Wintertooth settlement, so we'll have to finish Wintertooth on the next episode, unfortunately. We'll take care of that. Anyway, HeirofCarthage signing out. See you next time.